It's week 6 of the National Football.
And we are underway from Houston. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
In his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. But you look at this defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Massey under pressure. They got him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning. And I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
They bring their punter out there now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. They'll keep it on the ground. Finney. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing, Jones. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Looking to throw on second down. Massey. He's into space past the 15 as he'll take this up to the 22-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Massey. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's McCoy. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. They'll go again to McCoy. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Now a 1st down carry here from McCoy. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. But you look at this defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Massey. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Well, how about this? A fistful of sacks already. We're not even out of the 1st quarter yet. What an incredible start for this defense. If they keep this pace up, they could be looking at an all-time performance.
And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5. Now Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
The pickup there, 5 yards. Operating from the gun. Jones. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ramsey. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Newton. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go. Finney. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. They'll keep it on the ground. Finney. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. On 3rd down, Finney. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And on now is the punter. as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. To throw on second down, Massey. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Massey. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On second down, it's McCoy. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Salt Lake City with the football here to begin quarter 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So they bring out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Newton. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Finney, he finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Jones now on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Now a give right side. Finney. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Jones. He finds his man, complete. That's Ramsey. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw, Jones.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Jones. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Yeah, now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down.
Throwing to start the drive. Massey. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now an inside give to McCoy. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see The present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On first down, Massey. His throw incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Houston set to take over. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
2nd and 1 now from the 21. Operating from the gun, Jones. He finds his man, complete. That's Ramsey. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Back to throw, Jones. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On 3rd down, Finney. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This is taken at the 15. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. Throwing to start the drive. Massey throwing the out route incomplete. That's Peterson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Jones. He finds his man, complete. It's Newton. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game. So
they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken right around the 44. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. Like Houston's offense taking over again. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
A throw over the middle, taken in. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. He finds his man. Complete. That's Newton. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Jones. He finds his man. Complete. It's Newton. 3rd catch for him on his drive alone, and it'll give him the first down.
You want to put together a long drive? You've got to be able to convert on 3rd down, and they've done exactly that on this one. Sure enough, came up with another conversion right there.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Oilers take a 3-touchdown lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And it's incomplete.
Lots of incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Looking to throw. Massey. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Massey. He finds his man. Complete. It's Alexander. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a first and 10. Up the middle, here's McCoy. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. 52 yards on the ground for him so far. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 4. Now the toss is to McCoy running right. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Out of the gun now on third down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. On first and 10, Massey. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15. Operating from the gun. Massey, he finds his man. Complete. That's Alexander. So the completion results there in 9 yards. Third and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on third down. Massey. He finds his man. Complete. It's Alexander. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be fourth down. They're going for it with the option right. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. And a design QB run in that spot, maybe trying to catch the defense off guard a bit. It didn't work, though.
Again, we're seeing that college influence come into the NFL. Quarterback run game on 4th down. We didn't see that very much in the previous years in the NFL.
No, seeing it more. Saw it there. Did not work out. Turnover on downs. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Finney. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The offense on 3rd down, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones.
To the sideline and incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return.
Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Throwing to start the drive. Massey.
And that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Massey. He finds McCoy. A little juke. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Looking to throw. Massey. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Massey. He finds his man. Complete. That's Alexander. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Massey. He finds his man. Complete. That's McCoy. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And the Salt Lake City 1st down.
Back to throw. Massey. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw. Massey. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
On third down, Massey. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on fourth down. And as a result, possession switches hands. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Throwing, Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Ouch. You thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out. What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Finney.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Up the middle they go. It's Ramsey. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Finney. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run some.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Oilers are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 28-0.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter and a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
To throw on third down, Massey. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Houston, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Salt Lake City, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.